Shall now move on to the next start question number 6. Honorable Shri Nuklutu.
Speaker sir, I am satisfied with the question answer, but I have a supplementary. What further steps the department is taking regarding the landowner's compensation issue? Did the Ministry of Road Transport release the fund for the compensation?
Mr. Speaker, sir, we are fully aware that this stretch of road between this Doyang and that towards Mokoto, 5 villages of from Nagaland district. The commuters are suffering, and it is in need to carry out the work. But we have several problems involved on this road. The first problem was that Fortune company was awarded 22nd September 2022. And later on, it was detected by the department that he has produced fake bank guarantee, BG. So ultimately, the work order, the contract agreement was terminated, and the new tender was invited. And now the new contractor has been appointed. That is MS Kaushal Sarma Private Limited. Here, I would like to elaborately explain for the benefit of the members. Initially, after I took over as National Highway in charge, we have had coordination first meeting in the Chief Secretary Conference Hall, inviting this border road, NH-2 and NH-PWD. I question NH-2. Other states, they are getting land compensation on every national highway. But Nagaland, why Nagaland is deprived of this privilege? That was my question. Then ED, Executive Director, NH-2, replied that your State Chief Secretary has written that you don't require land compensation. You require only damage compensation. That is why we don't include the scope of land compensation in preparation of DPR. Only damage compensation is incorporated in the DPR. So I asked them to submit the letter. So they said, give us 2-3 days time and we'll bring the letter. So after 2-3 days, they brought the letter written by former Chief Secretary Temjen Toy. And Temjen Toy letter was based on the minor of Chief Secretary, another Chief Secretary, Benjelo Tom, had a meeting with Secretary Work and Housing and NH-2 officials, that is General Manager, NH-2, Dimapur. The meeting might not clearly mention that we'll claim only for green area road implementation for land compensation, and will claim only damage compensation and will not claim this land compensation except green area. that was minored on 28th November 2015. So based on this, Tenzin Toy has written to MD, NH-2 that this letter has generalized. The first meeting minor was confined to Kohima Jasabiro, but this Tenzin Toy letter has generalized for the whole Nagaland. I will read only a portion, but I will give you a copy, the whole copy. It will also be appreciated that with the aim to have faster development of interstate connectivity project, provision of land free of cost, provision of land free of cost for 2 land projects in Nagaland has been adopted, unlike that in other states. Another portion is that, may I therefore request you to consider compensation in lieu of land compensation for Kohima bypass portion passing through Greenfield and apply free land policy on alignment passing through existing road where only damage compensation is to be entered. I also assure that judicious land rate will be applied within the normative cost in the state for this project. In view of this, I request your personal intervention for speedy implementation of Kohima bypass. Also, the Kohima-Mau sector may kindly be taken up in order to provide seamless corridor. So, based on this letter, the whole of Nagaland was deprived of getting land compensation. Number 2, initially, when the DPR was prepared on this road, on this particular stretch of road, Doyang to that crossing 5 villages. Yeah, VK Town, passing through VK Town up to Agigami village. See, 6 villages are there. There, before preparation of DPR, all the landowner in form of affidavit, they have issued NOC that they will not claim for land compensation. All the 6 villages. Countersigned by DC, countersigned by head Dubasi, countersigned by this executive engineer, National Highway, which was registered in Notular Public Office in Mokochung. So accordingly, the Department of National Highway PWD, they prepared the DPR only for damage compensation. So after sanction was accorded, before the contractor was appointed, damage compensation has been made. All the 6 villages. But land compensation was outside the scope of DPR. That is why land compensation was not paid. But now, after the first contractor was terminated, tender was invited to appoint a second contractor. So, second contractor was appointed. Till such time, the landowner also kept silent. But before starting the work by MS Kaushal Sharma, the landowner association approached the state government that land compensation should be paid to them. Land compensation should be paid to them. And they came and met me, representing these 6 villages. I explained to them that you have issued NOC that you will not claim for land compensation. Accordingly, DC Mogoto has DC Mogoto has issued NOC and ROW, right of way, to the department. So now, yes, after seeing that two chief secretary letter, I went to our chief minister, whether any cabinet decision is taken that will not claim for land compensation, or any decision is taken in the assembly, then Honorable Chief Minister said that no, we have never taken decision. So in that case, we have to supersede these two letters. Because there is procedural lapses. Chief Secretary cannot take political decision on issue of land. Decision should be taken by cabinet or by this house. So, Chief Minister advised me that you take up the matter in cabinet. Let us supersede these letters. So, accordingly, we prepared a cabinet memo, and cabinet had decided on 6th November 2023 that we will be having right to claim land compensation, which was notified on 29th November 2023. But in that cabinet memo, we have clearly mentioned that henceforth, either rightly or wrongly, when Chief Secretary has communicated to the NH-2 head office and MRDH, that is state government letter. Because any communication is made by Chief Secretary, not by Minister, Chief Minister, or anybody. Chief Secretary has to communicate the decision of the state government to central government. So, if you have your problem, it is your internal problem. We have received from Chief Secretary, so prior to that cabinet decision, we cannot do anything. So, this is the position where we cannot help our landowner. Because this road was sanctioned in 2020. Whereas Chief Secretary letter minor 2018 and letter has gone beyond before section of this road. So it falls in between cabinet supersede the letter of Chief Secretary and the Chief Secretary letter. This is portion of road. So if they are to claim land compensation for state government, they become helpless. But at the most, if they want, they can go to court and let the court decide. Now, present contractor has written two letters to DC and Executive Engineer, National Highway Phuket, to start the work. They want to start the work. They have written letter, but settle the issue of landowners. But we could not settle the issue of landowners because of these factors. So somewhere state government also will have mistake, but most important is not only on this road. Most of the national highway, landowner used to issue in form of affidavit that they not claim for land compensation, non-judicial stamp paper, countersigned by DC. Most of the road, even new land. Today we are suffering because of new land to Zadima is not completed. And package 1, new land area, 3 villages stopped contractor for not paying land compensation. So now 3-4 years that the road could not be completed. But in the first place, they have issued the NOC in this manner. So I want to hand over this paper to the speaker that the Chief Secretary letter is there, and landowners individual land village, landowners, 6 villages, they have issued NOC in form of affidavit that they will not claim for land compensation. So these are the problems now at hand. We have met landowners association 2-3 times, and we have explained the position of the state government. Any sanction comes after 28 November 2023. We will be claiming land compensation. And government of India also has agreed that, for example, Mokokchung to Doyang to Samator and Bridge, that portion, government of India is asking us incorporate land compensation and damage compensation in the DPR. Therefore, accordingly now we are preparing the DPR, incorporating land compensation provision and damage compensation provision. But this particular stretch of road that was sanctioned before we took a decision, that is the problem that we are facing. So concern MLAs of that VK area and concerned MLA from Mokokchung district, if we can also discuss with the landowner, resolve this issue. Contractor is ever ready to start the work anytime. Thank you, sir.
Satisfied with the reply from the minister in charge. We cannot, we all know that this road is very important and how we are facing problem, everything. And since the 6th village has taken undertaking that we will not take compensation, government should take action. After taking undertaking, how can we say that they should decline compensation? Because Minister of Road Transport to, before receiving the work, we pay the compensation. While preparing the DPR, we include the compensation. So to get this compensation from the ministry is impossible now. So since they have taken the undertaking, we did not claim the DPR, in DPR their compensation. And they are claiming DPR now. So I think government should take action in this. To fix 6 villages. Since we have their undertaking. And we cannot continue delaying this. We have to do the work. So I want assurance from the leader of the house that something should be done immediately. Whether action taken or from ministry to some, there are 2 options to get compensation. Thank you.
Anyway, we'll take up the matter with Commissioner. Commissioner and DC will have to handle the situation, not by PWD department. Thank you.